There has never been a corporate bloodbath like it. On July the 2nd, 2012, the man who had just resigned as chairman of Barclays was summoned to the Bank of England. They made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
It was made very clear to us that the governor, who had spoken to the chairman of the FSA and indeed had spoken to the Chancellor of the Exchequer, was delivering us a message that the regulatory authorities no longer had confidence in our chief executive.
The establishment had had enough. In the firing line was Bob Diamond, the most successful banker in Britain. Now, they wanted his scalp.
A major cultural change was required at Barclays.
It's a story that would have been inconceivable in the golden years before the crash. Then Bob Diamond was a star player on the national stage, the epitome of all that's celebrated about our banks.
He was like Herbert von Karajan at his very best, and they all sang and they all danced to his tune.
Once he was the figurehead, who pledged after the crash to redeem the tarnished reputation of a broken industry. He became the symbol of all that's reviled about banking.
The public can't really trust the banks on anything. They couldn't trust the banks to be essentially safe and secure and not collapse. They couldn't trust the banks to be honest when they sold products to them. And so there is a real sense that on almost every front, banks simply can't be trusted.
Since the crash, economies around the world have struggled. And the reputation of banks has been shredded by failure and scandal. So this series asks, what do we want from our bankers? And can we ever trust them again? The City of London is another country. They do things differently here. The Lord Mayor's Parade has progressed through the city almost every year since 1215. On the surface, it may seem that little has altered down the centuries, but beneath the pomp and pageantry, for the last 5 years, this has been a city beleaguered by crisis and controversy.